Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Ryan here, and today we're diving into a story that's been told 1,000 times, but never like this. Jeff Bezos. Now hold on, this is not the classic garage founder fairy tale. You've heard that version already. We are not doing that. Today, I'm breaking down how Jeff Bezos actually became a billionaire. The truth behind the wealth, the strategy, the psychology, and the formula almost nobody talks about. This isn't about luck. It's not about timing. It's not even about Amazon as a product. It's about a system he built, one that created wealth automatically. By the end of this episode, you're going to look at your own life and say, okay, now I understand the formula. I know exactly what to build. Before we start, comment below, which billionaire should we break down next? Musk? Buffett? Steve Jobs? Let me know. All right, let's get into it. Most people think Jeff Bezos became rich because Amazon blew up, he started early, he was lucky, the internet boom helped, he worked in his garage. That is not the real story. Jeff Bezos didn't just get rich, he engineered a machine that made him rich. Let's break it down.
Bezos didn't build a store, he built a flywheel. Most videos never mention this part, but Bezos's greatest invention isn't Amazon. It's the flywheel system, a self-reinforcing wealth engine. Here's the flywheel Bezos designed. Lower prices, bring in more customers, attract more sellers, increase product selection, improve customer experience, bring in even more customers, reduce costs through scale, lower prices again, and the cycle spins faster and faster. This isn't just a business model, it's a wealth engine. Here's the secret most people don't know. Bezos didn't get rich because Amazon grew, he got rich because Amazon's flywheel grew. Most people build a business, very few people build a self-accelerating system.
Bezos became a billionaire through ownership, not salary. This is the biggest misunderstanding in wealth. Jeff Bezos never paid himself millions. For years, his annual salary was $81,840, the salary of a mid-level manager. So how did he become one of the richest men alive? Because wealth doesn't come from income, it comes from equity. Bezos's formula: small salary to massive ownership to long-term compounding wealth. Most people chase a $10,000 raise. Bezos could have earned zero salary and still become rich. Why? Because real wealth comes from owning, not earning. This is the truth that separates millionaires from employees. Bezos's most powerful strategy: no short-term profit. This is where Amazon's destiny changed. Bezos told investors publicly, "We don't focus on profits, we focus on growth." That's insane to most entrepreneurs. No profits, no dividends, no short-term returns. But Bezos understood something critical. Don't take profits today, grow the engine, dominate the market, then take any profits you want later. This kind of patience is rare. Investors complained, the media mocked him, competitors laughed. But Bezos held the long-term vision so strongly that today, 90% of Amazon's valuation comes from that long-term thinking. Short-term thinkers make a living. Long-term thinkers build empires.
Bezos's real wealth came from infrastructure ownership. Now this is the part almost no one talks about. Bezos didn't just build Amazon. He built the invisible backbone of the internet, Amazon Web Services, or AWS. AWS is Netflix's server, Airbnb's server, finance apps server, government systems, corporate databases. Almost everyone uses AWS. And here's the shocking truth. AWS is 10x more profitable than Amazon's retail business. Bezos didn't become a billionaire because people bought books. He became a billionaire because he owned the infrastructure other companies depend on. That's wealth on a completely different level. Owning infrastructure means owning the future.
Bezos's risk strategy? Low risk, extreme upside. People love to say billionaires take crazy risks. Wrong. Most billionaires take controlled risks. Bezos said, "I don't take big risks. I take small risks with huge potential upside." Examples: Amazon Books, low risk. Expanding into categories, medium risk. Building logistics, controlled risk. Creating AWS, high reward. Creating Prime, huge long-term payoff. Bezos doesn't gamble. He calculates. And that's why his wealth compounds predictably. Billionaire wealth is not built on risk. It's built on risk management. The psychological advantage nobody talks about. Now we get into the part that fascinates me the most. Bezos thrives under pressure. Most people panic during market crashes, competition, negative press, investor criticism. Bezos? He gets calmer. His brain enters long-term mode. This is what I call the billionaire nervous system. Wealth isn't just numbers, it's emotional endurance. When chaos rises, average people freeze, but wealth builders accelerate.
Bezos's real wealth formula. Here's the actual formula Bezos followed. Build a flywheel, not a business. Take a small salary, maximize ownership. Ignore short-term profit, focus on market domination. Own infrastructure, not just products. Take controlled risks with huge upside. Build systems that scale themselves. Think in decades, not years. Regulate your emotions better than your competitors. Let compounding do the heavy lifting. None of this is an accident. It's the architecture of a fortune. And no, you don't need to be Jeff Bezos. You can apply this formula in simple ways. Learn a high-value skill. Build ownership, assets, equity, business. Think long-term. Create systems. Take calculated risks. Keep your emotions stable. This formula can change your trajectory completely. All right, everyone. That was deeper than the usual Amazon started in a garage story, right? Because today, you didn't just hear how Jeff Bezos became a billionaire, you learned the wealth formula behind it. Now tell me in the comments, which part of Bezos's formula do you want to adopt? Ownership, systems, long-term thinking, infrastructure mindset? And if this episode gave you even one insight, one strategy, one shift in your thinking, make sure you subscribe. More wealth case studies, more financial psychology, more real money conversations coming every week. This is Ryan, and I'll see you in the next episode.